And I'm still getting the hang of this. Boy, maybe this is a blog post in the making so that we can all kind of learn from each other. Anyway, so it's 12 o'clock right now, and I'm just about ready to get started here. What a morning it has been just preparing for this. You know, when Mother Teresa was alive, you know, she used to speak, and I didn't really believe it at the time that she said she was always kind of nervous to speak. But what she did is she would make a cross on her lips and just trust that what she said was going to be the right thing for the audience. So whoever's here, I welcome you, and I am just calling on Source, God, the universe, however you would put it, to hope that I say the right thing, and that if this is something that resonates with you, that you take it further, another step. So what I'm going to do is, I invited you here because really I have a handful of tickets to give away. I'm inviting you all to be my guest at an event in October. And as I'm thinking about how to really talk about this, I decided I'm just going to go through the who, what, where, when, and why. And the who is my mentor this year, Lisa Sasevich. So you may see her online and in various teleseminars and webinars. Lisa calls herself the Queen of Sales Conversion. And I initially ran across her because I came across a telesummit that she put on how to sell to women. So I was kind of interested in this. This is a new model. I'm always studying how marketers reach audiences, larger audience, or even more niche audiences online. And so when I saw that she was putting together a team of experts to talk about how to sell to women, it kind of caught my attention. And it was interesting to me because she was pulling together like 12 experts over 3 days. So I jumped on to see what that would be like. Plus, I was kind of interested. I was kind of curious about the marketing to women niche, as well as at the time marketing to baby boomers. So I was doing some research in that area anyway. Anyway, I jumped on and I really liked what she had to say. And I liked that she had pulled together a team. You know, it just showed that she had a really broad network and just a wide variety of people that she knew who were kind of moving and shaking online. And of course, as a marketer, I'm always interested. So I started following her, and I think the next time that she came out with one of her events, or it was a product or a webinar or something, it was on Speak to Sell, which is really her niche product. She became well, she really kind of got her start showing people how to engage audiences from the stage and bring them to the next step. So, of course, with sales, that was something that she did because she's an excellent speaker. Now, I guess I don't really identify with that part necessarily. However, I love to see how people express themselves. For me, it's all about the connection. And if I see someone making an amazing connection, however it is, through speaking or writing, certainly I'm a copywriter, so I'm always looking at the words they use, but sort of that whole dynamic of how people sequentially move from one point in their decision-making process to the next, and to the next, and to the next. Lisa really captivated my attention because she does it really beautifully and elegantly. So I decided to purchase that product and started following her a little more. As a result, now I'm actually part of her mastermind. So there's about 100 other entrepreneurs, most of us online, most of us seeking to sort of bring our business to another level by leveraging what we do. Another thing that's kind of interesting about a lot of her following is that we're heart-centered. Like many times we are working very consciously to do one-to-one work. I'm no different. I do copywriting, right? So I'm going to learn everything I can about your business, about your customers, about your message, and then I'm going to write about it for you in your voice with an insightful, perceptive way so that I capture really what you want to say and need to say. What's interesting about following a mentor who's teaching leveraging your business is you start learning, just triggering ideas about how to do what you do in a bigger way. So I guess that's what's exciting to me about Lisa. and what she teaches. So what I'm doing this fall is she's having an event in October 16th through 18th in La Jolla, which is actually San Diego. You would fly into San Diego. Anyway, she's bringing together an event, and she's calling it Ultimate Sales Boot Camp, and I'm sponsoring it, which means I'm going to have a little table out in the lobby, and I'm going to be showing her clients and her attendees of the event what I do, which is copywriting, obviously, and content creation. So I'm really excited about it, and just wanted to share that with y'all and let you know that you're invited. I'm not specifically competing. Lisa's definitely selling tickets right now to her own event, obviously. Tickets are going for about $3,000, so it's definitely an investment for folks who want to see her, and she's filling the room. Actually, I'm kind of moving fast on this because I'm certainly not competing with her, but with my sponsorship, I have a handful of tickets to give. So I'm hoping that some of you will be my guest, and we'll be able to connect there and learn from each other, and hopefully, meet up. Maybe we can have a drink one of the nights that we're there and get to know each other. So anyway, I sent this email out, and I posted this on Facebook, and obviously you're here on YouTube checking this out. So if you had any questions at all, I would love to see them on the chat, and I'd be certainly happy to answer any questions you have. Let's see, details, I guess. The Ultimate Sales Boot Camp is going to be at the Torrey Pines Resort. It's a Hilton resort. And right now the room block rates are really good. I want to give you a link so that if you are interested in coming out to be my guest, that you go through the correct channel to do that. It is ultimatesalesevent.com/Jen, Jen. And that will get you the registration. I believe she's requiring a $99 no-show deposit, little skin in the game, a little money up front to show that you're serious about attending, and then when you register, you will get that money back. And also, like I said, there's a link on that page where you can actually contact the hotel and get room block rates, which are pretty sweet right now. And it's a nice resort. She always chooses very lovely places. So there's probably a spa and some nice restaurants, and certainly an opportunity to network with about 400 other entrepreneurs who are learning to do the same thing. One thing that she really shows, and in fact, I'm gonna just share this with you: structure in your business. I keep this on my wall because it really helps me sort of focus on where I want to be with my business. And it's interesting because I went from being a freelancer, which is fun, and it's just a blast working with individual businesses. But there's also like this yearning, right? There's something else that's selling me. And Rosie she affirmed that. Did you hear her? She says, yeah, so I want to reach a larger group of people, and I'm not really exactly sure how I'm going to do this, but I have faith that it's going to come together. So on the one hand, while I want to grow my copywriting business and serve more people with copy, I also feel that there's a way to teach and reach out, teach other people about communicating online marketing and writing copy that really converts people. So whether it's doing landing pages and sales pages, or whether it's really just reaching the right people with your mission statement, or it could be a charity, it could be some cause that you're just passionate about. That's the kind of connection that I'm looking to teach and learn, and learn from my tribe, really, my growing group of followers, and just show how that can be done. So this is really exciting to me, and I'm so glad you joined me. I'm really looking forward to some questions. If you had anything, anything that you're not sure about, I invite you to check it out at that page, the ultimatesalesevent.com/Jen. I will also be posting a link to, in Lisa's words, what she's doing on this event. Now, I've been to several of her events, and honestly, she always teaches really about making those connections. Like I said, I guess that's really where I really, I felt that kinship with her, is because she's doing things that I would love to foresee myself doing at some point in the future. When I first started checking her out, she was talking about sales and conversion and that kind of thing. And really, as her following grows, I see that it's more about showing people the possibility. I think I went through the who, what, where, and when, but really when it comes down to the why, that's pretty important. I have to say, this year's been really exciting, learning from Lisa, excuse me, because while my business has grown, I have to tell you, there's a lot of crap that kind of rises to the surface when you're trying to do something big. And you know, for example, I just got off the phone with my kid's therapist. She's in another state. There's been a lot of changes in my life as I go. And so really seeing the possibility, seeing a new lay of the land in my personal life and how I'm able to incorporate my business into my life and vice versa, and just, you know, be a bigger and better businesswoman than I could have on my own. I think that's been the most revealing thing. And it's funny, as you grow a business, there's always going to be something that pops up. You know, it's not easy. Certainly this, you know, she's not one of these gurus who's like, oh, you know, you just snap your fingers and suddenly it's all going to come together for you. It doesn't happen that way. It's a lot of hard work. And so, you know, just figuring out how to balance, how to structure my day and my life so that I can be there for my children and, you know, continue to run a household with 2 growing active boys and my daughter who is, you know, needs some help and special attention this year. This is a challenge that I'm really working to balance. And on top of all that, it is so important to me to really serve my clients with authenticity and at my absolute highest level that I can. So, you know, it's great to have somebody sort of leading the way a few steps ahead of you so that you can learn and grow with them. And honestly, as you'll see when you come out to this event, San Diego, you're going to be in a room full of people who are kind of doing the same thing. You'll meet, and everyone from like health practitioners to people who are selling virtual sales training for different industries, very professional people, lawyers and business consultants, as well as life coaches and, you know, divorce coaches, magical relationship coaches. So you're going to meet a whole range of people who are doing like consulting for nonprofits. I know someone who trains animals and teaches other people how to train their animals. There's so many different walks of life that you're going to meet, but all people who are just wanting to get their message out there in a bigger way than they can do one-to-one. So it's really exciting. I certainly hope that you'll consider it. Reach out to me on Facebook, please, at My Team Connects, or you can email me. I know you all have that link. I sent an email on Monday, so you have that. And you can respond to me and I'll get back to you. I'm afraid I'm unable to see really who's online with me, and I do apologize because I'm not as familiar with Google Plus and Google Hangouts as I should be. But in any case, this is going to be on my YouTube channel, and I'll send this out too. So I hope I've kind of preemptively answered some of your questions, and I hope that I can help you, you know, kind of see a big picture. So whether you're going to be growing your business by, you know, just reaching more people with your sales, your store online, whether you're thinking you're going to be doing webinars or teleseminars or Google Hangouts to reach a wider audience, you know, I don't know what it's going to look like for you. Everyone's business is different. But I do know that if you have in common with me and with other people a desire to make a bigger impact and to really do it quickly and to have a plan to do it, you know, in a year or 2 years or 3 years, you know, with just steady and exponential growth, then I really do invite you. Please come out to this event, the Ultimate Sales Bootcamp in La Jolla with Lisa Sasevich and me, and we'll have a drink. we'll have a little dinner or something. I don't know. I'd love to see you there. I know several of you who responded to me and probably will end up watching this video are people who've been on my email list for a while, so I'd love to meet you. I think you know who you are. And anyway, if I can answer any questions, please give me a shout. Anyway, love you. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be in touch. So long. Jen McGann, My Team Connects.